Hey guys, it's Jovi and welcome back to my channel. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. How are you all doing today? I'm doing great. I just got my monthly replacement collagen. I can't believe I got it before the other one ran out. So I just, I already have mine. So I literally just ran downstairs to get my replacement because I saw it got delivered. Anywho, how is everyone doing today? Okay, how are you all doing this beautiful Monday morning? How is the start of your week going? Mine's going good. I just got my collagen, child. Hope everyone is having an amazing day. I hope your week is starting great. It's going to be a solar eclipse today. Apparently, it's an extra big deal because New York City Public School is sending information about it. I don't know why, but hey, here we are. Please, anyway, please don't forget to like this video on your way in because you're going to forget to like it later. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm Jovi Beauty. I'm Jovi Beauty on all platforms. Please follow. Please subscribe. Don't forget to look what I did. Don't forget to follow me on my Twitter. Okay, I do not call it X. It is Twitter. Follow me on my Twitter. Help your girl build her follower count. Also follow me on Instagram. All right. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram as well. And y'all already know, go to jovibeauty.com if you want to get one of our beautiful scarves, our mugs, our sweaters are dope. So just follow, subscribe, and support your favorite content creators. So anyway, today's video is going to be about Aoki Lee Simmons, and what's happened and what we found out about her old sugar daddy. Okay, so we're gonna speak about that today, as well as the reaction from the Fresh and Fit podcast after the explosive explosive realization of what the hell is actually going on with these men who are telling these other men to act a fool. Like, the reality of it all is some serious shit. So we're gonna get into that. But before we do, y'all already know the vibe and how we get down. I'm gonna drop this intro because unless I drop the intro, I don't really feel like the show has began. I don't know. What do y'all think? Also, shout out to Ayana. She sent me $3 yesterday on Cash App. So thank you, Ayana, for your Cash App. Like I said, thank you everybody who supports the channel, whether you send Cash App, Super Chat, whatever you do, you are appreciated. Okay, y'all are real MVPs, and y'all know I appreciate every last one of y'all, regardless of anything. I appreciate all of you. Now, let's get into it. Where we gonna start? Let's start with the funny. Can we start with the funny? Because we spoke about this Friday or Saturday, okay? I know Saturday, okay, because we came live on Saturday. It don't even matter. Might be Friday, might be Saturday. Nonetheless, we spoke on how Fresh and Fit from the Fresh and Fit podcast recently got exposed for doing all the things that he is out here telling millions of men not to do. Okay, I told y'all personally, my personal opinion, a lot of these men who are on these mics, a lot of these broken men who are given all of this advice aren't really given real advice. They're just given what they feel will get people to donate to them, right? They're not really concerned about helping the male species in general. Okay, we know men and patriarchy have been acting a fool for centuries, right? But I feel like it is doubling down in the insanity because of the Kevin Samuels, the Fresh and Fits, the you know, all of these men who were exaggerating and I forgot the word. The issues that these men initially already internally deal with, instead of, like, you know, helping them to be better human beings, they're kind of like gaslighting them and creating a situation where relationships are worse, right? So now we come to find out this weekend. Shout out to Abba and Preach. If y'all don't know who Abba and Preach is, I can't help you. But shout out to Abba and Preach, because they don't like them. Okay, Abba and Preach I watch them. They are funny as hell. They don't mess with the manosphere of it all. Okay, and they really have beef with Fresh and Fit. Okay, they have a lot of beef with Fresh and Fit. They have so much beef with Fresh and Fit, mind you, that they did an interview with the girl. They did an interview with the girl. Her name is Daisy. No, she's not an S worker. Okay, she's not an S worker. She says she's not an S worker. She said people use her pictures for it, but she says she's not an S worker. But you know, she's a baddie. Okay, so first, I'm going to show y'all, because I'm trying to think how we're going to do this. Because the interview, I saw the interview after they did this podcast. So we're going to do it in order. So we're going to deal with that first. We're going to show how they lost their shit. And then I'm going to, because I don't want to really pull up Abba and Preach's page. I don't want them to strike me, but I did watch the whole video. So I'm going to basically tell you what happened in the video. And we're going to go from there, okay? Because this shit is just, I don't know. People are crazy. Where is it? I thought I had it set. Oh, okay, here we go. So again, we found out that Fresh allegedly has, I don't even need this. I'm going to change it. Fresh has this girl pregnant, okay? And they are apparently, okay, again, I don't watch Fresh and Fit podcast but they're apparently against abortion. They are against messing with, quote unquote, what they consider 304s, baddies, anything like that, right? They preach this shit, but everything in their personal lives, in their text messages, in the way they just behave, says otherwise. Says that they are acting like most men actually act in reality, you know, and all the bullshit that they talk is literally bullshit. And I love it for them. And I love it for their subscribers who are realizing not the irony, not the two-facedness, none of that. I'm looking at the subscribers of theirs who have destroyed their lives, maybe destroyed their marriages, right? Because they started spewing this red pill manosphere bullshit. I'm looking at the men who have destroyed their marriages, right? Who have destroyed their relationships, who has, you know, abandoned their children off of these men and the rhetoric that they spew, right? Men who have destroyed their lives, men who could have been a regular douche, you know, who's now a super douche because he has learned and taken in all of the rhetoric that will guarantee him not to get any sort of decent woman, right? And will always end, you know, it's like the song that doesn't, I won't go on and on, my friend. It's like a fucking recurring circle, right? It's amazing. It's amazing. And I'm just looking at those men, like I said, who have destroyed their lives, who have destroyed long-term relationships because they heard some stupid shit that one of these men were saying while they were home doing the complete fucking opposite. Okay. So yeah, let's get into, hold on. I'm gonna let it play. It don't matter. I could play their content here because they got demonetized on YouTube. So all right, so let's just play. Okay, so mind you, the dark skin one, let me see if y'all can see it properly. Okay, let me. The dark skin one is the one who got Daisy pregnant. Okay, the one on the side who is emotional now, his name is Fit, just like this girl. Her name is Daisy Fit. Something about that, something about her name being Daisy Fit is poetic. I don't know if that's a coincidence or the brightest red flag ever. If you know, you know. All right, so let's play this video.
This fucking podcast, learn this. We've been through hell together. We had people come at us. We've had death threats at us. People fucking laugh at every time we fucking go through some bullshit. People make allegations on us. People have tried to absolutely fucking destroy us. And you know who was around me the whole fucking time? These fucking guys. So you motherfuckers can say whatever the fuck you want to say. I'm not going anywhere. I'm going to stand by the guys that stand by me because you fucking pieces of shit. If there's anything you guys can learn from this fucking podcast, learn this. We've been through hell together. D-Mom said, you motherfuckers weren't there when everyone and their fucking mom came at us. You motherfuckers weren't there when I got the false accusation against me. You motherfuckers weren't there when this bitch lied and said that I got her pregnant when I fucking didn't. And then you dumbasses, 3 years later, believe some bitch that makes the same fucking allegations again.
Why did he break the act? Was that an act, right? Why? He's emotional about another nigga dick and another bitch pussy. Woo!
Fucking idiots. I'm not going anywhere. I'm staying right.
Is this? You know what this is like? You know what this is like? This is like when a man got caught, when a dude is caught cheating. You know what I'm saying? Like, they can't even, this is like when a dude is caught cheating and he's so mad and angry because you don't believe him. And he's breaking shit and he's putting holes in your wall. Not my wall. Not my wall. But he's putting holes in your wall and acting all violent. Like, you know, because those things, like, that's his, those are those, if I behave like this, basically, if I scare them enough, they'll submit, right? Like, this is like obvious one-on-one. Am I bugging? Is this not the most all right. Is this not the most we guilty? Don't tell me I'm guilty. I know I'm wrong, but we don't want to be accountable. What does Fresh get in that girl Asian Fit? I'm gonna start calling her Asian Fit. Like like Asian Bae. What does Fresh getting Asian Fit pregnant have to do with you losing your shit all over your channel? Like, it's your man, my man, my man, my man. You angry as hell. Even if everyone is talking shit. Y'all people talking shit, okay? Why are you so angry? Or is it that you really think this is another thing another thought I'm having in my head? Again, we're gonna let this finish, but like I said, this is the type of energy that dysfunctional men like this attempt to give women when they're in the wrong, right? So you can stop talking about it. And it's an intimidation tactic, right? So in my mind, does that imply, because men follow them, right? Majority of their subscribers are men. Is it you giving the men who follow you that same energy because he sees them as quote unquote what they call beta? Do you see them as soft men because they already sitting here watching you? So you think you can punk them? Because if they're alpha men, right? This is the mentality. If they're alpha men like you or whatever, how is losing your shit, throwing your ashtray, screaming at them going to affect them because they're men, right? Or am I bugging? Does this not imply him, the way he is acting now, does it not imply that because this is how he speaks to the women that come on the platform, because they don't, again, they don't respect them. They think they hoes and all of this shit. That's how he speaks to the women who they bring up as guests, right? He be screaming and yelling and shit because, he a man and they're bitches. So is him acting a fool with his subscribers and telling them basically, y'all just gonna have to get down and lay down. So what? Basically, so what? We cheated. So what? We lied. I'm gonna fuck. What you gonna do? Leave us? Does that imply that you think that the men who follow you is bitches too? Because that's the energy it gives. But let's continue with the rage.
I'm fucking here. All right? These guys were with me in my darkest times. I'm not gonna fucking leave them in their darkest times. Fuck you, motherfuckers. I got my real estate, I got my money, I'm fine. I'm not going anywhere. I can't be bought. That was real.
That was crazy. And then he stomped off.
Right there when everyone in their fucking mind.
Then he stomped off. He took his headphones off and left. Like, oh, child, you can't make this shit up. So then, I guess that happened. I think this happened like Friday night, maybe. Okay. Again, I don't know when they air. I don't know. But I know the interview on Abe and Preach, Abba and Preach. My bad. I keep saying Abe. Abba and Preach came out Saturday because I watched it Saturday. Okay. So the interview came out I know the interview came out after this. So basically, he interviewed a girl. The girl don't give a fuck because she is mad as hell because he purposely got her pregnant. Abba got more text messages. So he read a lot more text messages. Basically, this ain't the first pregnancy scare that they've had. Okay, mind you, they've only been together apparently for like 4 months. Even last month, she hit him up and was like, it was something along the lines, oh yeah, I got my period. And he was like, okay. She was like, yeah, you lucky because, if I didn't get my period, we having a baby. You have a month. That's what she said. She said, you have a month. She said, now you got time to fix it, AKA wear a condom if you don't want to get pregnant or whatever. She sent Abba, of all people, which I love. Okay. She sent Abba all the text messages dating back to when she kept telling this motherfucker, like, okay, he kept saying he love her. He split the $30,000 bracelet. Mind you, he tell these men out here don't even pay for first dates. He tell these men out here don't pay for nothing for a woman until y'all are married. He tell these men out here not to be tricks, but he out here tricking and living his best life with his little Asian persuasion, his little Asian fit girl, right? So for the last 2 months before this month, she told him when she got her period, she said, oh, because if it happened and we having a baby. And he was all down for it. Now we know these niggas be lying. But like I said, this girl ain't, and the delusion of some of the men who want to keep on this shit, like she trapped this man. Like this girl is not, like she's not from a country where people get married, where she is, they have conversations about this relationship. Remember, she's not Americanized. She don't do all of that trapping shit, right? She's not Americanized. And she kept telling you, okay, I got my period, we got off good this month, but we got to do something because if I get pregnant, we pregnant. And then he's talking about, oh yeah, we should buy a house. He's talking about he want to be with her. He flew her from China to Jamaica. Was it Jamaica or Barbados? I don't remember. He flew her to the Caribbean to meet his parents. She said when she met his dad, it was like, all right, because niggas' dad ain't shit. These dads are, Half of these moms ain't shit though. But again, this is not of her. She's Asian. And in their culture, meeting people's families is important, right? This is again why you got to know other people's cultures. You thinking everybody has to know yours because you all American and shit, and everybody works the way we work. They don't. So he done flew her from China to Jamaica. You know how much money that costs? So she could meet all of his family. He talking about buying homes and shit. When they get pregnant, he talking about buying houses and shit. Yes, she acknowledged she rushed up into this. She goes by her emotions. Okay, she might be a Pisces. She goes by her emotions, right? She was in love, right? She was gassed up and in love, and she was like, "This is where it's gonna be." And now she's mad as hell because again, she gave him 3 strikes and he was out. 3 strikes. They've been together 4 months. The first 2 periods, he got by. He been all over for the last 2 months. And she kept telling him, we got over. And he was like, yo, either way, we be good because you know we could buy a house and all of this shit. This is what he telling her. So the gag is, you know how they be like, you know, could we be running game? You be running game on yourself because at the end of the day, now you're stuck with a woman who you told you wanted a baby with. She mad as hell. She not getting rid of that baby. She's mad as hell. Because it seemed like you trapped her, attempt to sabotage her life, and then want to pull back and be the dead, just like the deadbeat that you told everybody else, that you show everybody else you are. He asked her, well, why would you mess with him knowing the kind of person she didn't know. She did not realize who he was until like she knew, you know, when she met him, she didn't know who he was. And then, you know, she got to realize, plus she don't speak English too well. And then she realized, okay, he run this kind of podcast. She didn't know that. They were already effing and whatever. She knew he ran, she knew he worked on a podcast. But she didn't know what kind of podcast, because again, she's not from here. So she was just like, you know, I just thought even after she found out, that's just what he did for work. That's not really who he is. In her mind. And you know, when he showed her whatever, you know, clip from Fresh and Fit, he didn't show her anything too crazy. You already know he didn't. Because that's another question people want to know. Well, once you found out who he was, why you continue? She didn't realize the extent of who he was because, again, she's not American. I think she came here. She said she won a pageant or some shit. She might have came here for school. I think she might have been here for school or some shit. She did not know who the fuck he was. But she thought they were in love. She thought they were going to get married. She said it was romantic. All he knows how to plan dates. All the shit that he tell, that's the gag of it all. All the shit. That's what makes this, because normally it would just be like, you're a trash ass nigga having a baby, abandoning a baby mama. What's new? It happens because these niggas is trash, right? But what's getting them, especially with these men who aren't completely lost, who haven't completely drank so much of the Kool-Aid that they can't even acknowledge to themselves anymore that it's fuck. Because then they would have to acknowledge, I destroyed my life behind bullshit. And people told me it was bullshit. And I still doubled and tripled down being a douche. Because they told me to. And they told me that's how I would get somebody to love me. And they told me that this is how I'm supposed to be. And they told me this. And they turn around and then to come to find out that they out here planning elaborate dates, paying $15,000 for a girl to get her bracelet. I ain't mad at it. Get your bracelet. claiming love and families with alleged 304s, doing everything that they are telling y'all, telling girls to get an abortion while they telling y'all don't even have sex no more. But and then in the while they telling y'all don't even don't even talk to these bees no more. Not only he got a girl who living with him, who he doing all this shit for, as he should. Y'all don't know that shit was for entertainment purposes only? If you live in your real life the way Fresh and Fit told you to live it, you better swallow every last one of them L's you gonna get for the rest of your life. You gonna have, it's forever gonna be L's. But then to find out he not only got a girlfriend he doing this shit with, he could fucking like 4 or 5 different girls. Why he scolding y'all for wanting a girlfriend? Why he scolding you for taking your wife out on a date? Why he scolding you? I love it for them. I keep saying it and I mean it when I say I love it for them. Okay, I love it for them. Thank you so much. She said, "Hi, Juice." He said he is not Jamaican. Don't wish that. He's not Jamaican. Don't wish that evil on us. We the Jamaicans reject such a thing. I feel you. I don't remember where they said, but he's from the Caribbean somewhere. Thank you so much, Juice, for your donation. Like I said, please donate to the channel. All donations are thoroughly appreciated. We got another one. Oh, Lord. It said, listen, this Chinese queen is smart. She will get him to pay her 6 figures to terminate. Watch this space. Listen. Ain't that his job? Ain't that his job? Ain't he out here telling y'all how to not get caught up with these 304 girls who trying to trap you? She didn't try to trap him. That's the gag. He tried to trap her. Most of these situations, this is what we don't deal with the reality of this shit. I don't know too many situations in real life, because we deal with real life, not TV, not video vixens, not what a rapper said, not what happens for a rapper, but in real life, I don't know too many women who have babies to try to trap men. I know a lot of these niggas, just like Fresh did, who don't give a fuck. Who go and not knowing someone fertile as shit, not use a condom, knowing they not on birth control because she told them and she kept telling them every month, and do it anyway. They trap themselves. Or matter of fact, better yet, because they not really trapped, because they just gonna go on and abandon. They want to trap her and try to put a nail in her that they could try to always be attached to them. Y'all know what I read a little while ago before we got on here? I was on my phone. Okay, I wasn't minding my business, but I was on my phone. Where was it? Was it Instagram? I don't know where it was, but some guy recently, it might have been a news article that came up on my phone. He just was arrested today, yesterday. The feds and all of that got involved. Why? Because him and his wife got divorced. Whatever's clever, he owed $100,000 in child support, and instead of paying his child support on time, so it wouldn't get to $100,000 or whatever, because they always got an excuse. They just mad as long as they can't get no poems. They just mad they have to take care of their children. So there is really no trapping a man. There's not a thing, right? So this is a white guy. He faked his death. Like, not just called her and was like, got somebody to call her like, oh, I died. No. He went and he got a death certificate made. He got, the feds involved, DEA is involved, because he done went so far to avoid taking care of his children. He done died. He died. And now he about to die in federal prison. And that child support still gonna be accumulating. The gag. I don't understand. Just like the motherfuckers who quit their job, or I don't want to. You quit your job. I'm gonna quit. I'm gonna do this, and like you still have to pay $100,000 fucking dollars at the end of the day. It's just stupendous. I don't know if the girl's gonna have an abortion. We're talking about Daisy Fit. I don't know if she's gonna have an abortion. I really don't think she is, because she was in her emotions. This was not I don't think she thought she was in love. Of course, she don't date broke men, because most women who have value in themselves don't. So it's not about how much she got, because she wouldn't date a dude who was poor anyway. So it's like, it's not, women like that aren't just gonna get pregnant and warn you three times, and then just go and have an abortion because you gave them some money. They could get a nigga to get them some money anyway. She doesn't have to alter her body like that to get $1. She got to buy a $15,000 neck bracelet. You think she couldn't get more? You think there's other men in this world that she couldn't get more from? It's men who ain't got shit to give, who can't comprehend shit like that, because you ain't got nothing for yourself. But she doesn't need. Some women don't need. I know people love to think that, but some women don't need to have a baby or get pregnant to come up. Having a baby is an L. And if some women didn't realize that before, a lot more of them do now. Having a baby is a fucking L. Even when for a woman, even if he wouldn't have pulled this bullshit that he pulled down, she's the one who's going to take it out. She's the one who always going to have a baby to take care of and can't do what she want to do, how she want to do it like before. That's on her. That's never on the man. That's on her. She's the one who have to, when she move on, have to be like, ain't just by herself bringing a baby. Not even just a baby, but a mixed baby to the yard. It's not giving what y'all think is giving. Okay, so let me see some of these comments, and then we're going to jump into the Aoki Simmons situation. She said she loved my hair. Thank you so much. Please don't forget, like I said, to like this video, subscribe to the YouTube channel. This nigga crazy. Give me a second. Okay. Let's finish up these comments, and then I'm gonna go on. She said, I forgot they lost the bag. Yeah, like what come up? She really thought she was in love. This is not, and again, he manipulated her. He tricked her into having a baby. He did that. She said, not the recent Tisa buy a house type. What? She admitted. Somebody said 4 months. Yeah, she admitted it went fast. She young. Let's keep her real. She young. She ain't us. She ain't grown. She young. She in her motion. She thought she was in love. She was like, he gamed her. He gamed her. That's what it is. She got. Because again, she's not from here. Their game, what they do over there and what they do over here. Over there, they get married over there. People ain't just doing that shit. These men ain't on that shit over there. Because it will destroy their family. Because it matters. So why would she think that? No, especially after he took her to go see his whole family. Why would she think that? She's very family oriented. Where she come from, nobody, you would be insane to bring a girl. It's not like how here niggas could bring, you know, they have a wife and then bring they, and then or a girlfriend and then bring they other jump off to sit up in their mama or their sister face. That's not happening over in China. That's not happening in China. So she couldn't even, she don't know no better. Remember, that's why they want to go. That's why they want to get their passports and go over and try to put their American game on the girls who don't know no better. On the girls who don't realize that these niggas will take you to their mama house today and bring another bitch over there tomorrow. They don't know that. She said, wait to see. She's not, this is not, oh, okay. She said he's from Barbados. Okay. She's not, this is not a win. I know these men think they are wins. This is not a win. This is not a win for any woman, especially a woman like her. This is not a win. She could, if she was trying to get up for real, she could get up for real. If she was trying to get up for real, she could get up for real. These niggas ain't even monetized no more. What are we talking about? If we talking about us all about the money, if that's what we talking about. Come on now. She's a built fit Asian girl in Miami. Okay? If she was about that money, if it was all about that money, she could have got a lot more of it with a lot less problems. She said, right, because now my ex saying anyone with a child is somebody else's game. He mad as fuck. I don't want him. Yeah, they get that from these motherfuckers. They set these men up, especially, I'm going to say, for the last 4 or 5 years. Like I said, men are be menning, and they do dumb shit. Men be menning and they do dumb shit. But they set these niggas up. Kevin Samuels set y'all niggas up. When women were out here telling y'all, but for real, y'all said they nigga. Why? And then he turned around and died on a chubby. And died on a chubby S worker. And died on a fucking chubby. Y'all out here losing your family. Y'all motherfuckers gotten so bad. Women just don't even want to argue no more. Just like, you know what? I'm good on it. Like, you got to argue with a nigga about taking you on a date. Like, it don't even make no sense. Women are just like, okay, I'm cool. You have allowed these men to get your whole gender looking even worse than y'all already looking. Following behind, it's like the Pied Piper leading y'all niggas to y'all death. While on the sidelines, he doing everything that he told y'all not to do because he actually wants to keep a woman, at least long enough to game her and have sex with her. Anyway, somebody said they love my hair color. Thank you, honey. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Follow me on my other social media platforms. I'm Jovi Beauty. I'm Jovi Beauty on all platforms. Please follow, please subscribe. So when we come back from our little commercial break, we're going to get into the whole Aoki situation. And this is I put these two together because the correlation to me is very interesting, especially when y'all trying to say this girl, Daisy, was doing all of this for $1 when getting $1 could be very fucking a lot more dollars could be very fucking easy in real life for women, especially the what you call them, the preferences. Okay, So I'm going to drop this commercial, and FYI, for those who don't know, I'm going to drop my scarf commercial, but I'm letting everybody know, anyone who buys 2 scarves this week, I got to go to the post office and drop a package today. So anybody who orders 2 scarves anytime this week will be receiving a free bonnet as a gift along with your order. Just FYI. So I'm going to drop this commercial, and then we're going to come back and we're going to be talking about Aoki. Welcome back to Jovi's Beauty School, where we now have 5, count it guys, 5 new scarf designs that we just got in. They're beautiful. They're amazing. They are so spring, summer vibes. I don't even know what to say. They're 35 inches by 35 inches. The print on these scarves are amazing. They're silk twill. They're gorgeous, and they won't be around for long. So if I were you, I would get mines ASAP. We're dropping them in batches. These are limited edition scarves, so when they sell out, y'all, they are sold out. So I need you to go get yours now. Don't call me talking about Jovi, I need one. It's too late. I don't know if they're gonna come on the next batch. Okay, so go to jovibeauty.com, get your scarf, and be that girl, because you already know how we give it up. Okay, guys, one more. Oh, my tummy bubbly. One more. I clicked off of Instagram, but I'm not finished yet. Okay, because this Aoki story. So this whole, y'all know what happened. I'm gonna get into an article, but I do want to share these posts because I think they are fucking hysterical. Because it's like, girl, I had to crawl for you to walk, and this is what you do. And as a mother, let me just say this: as a mother of a girl, I comprehend this. She said, "On my last nerve right now. You bring your kid over here, you do all that work." They talk about heart. She did all that work to get her daughters into, especially that one, into Harvard, to not go through everything she went through. Because if you don't know, Russell got with her when she was a fucking teenager out here in New York. And y'all already know the rest. He got with her when he was a teenager. And whoo, and there's another one.
Sugar daddy. I'm kidding. I'm sorry. I'm kidding.
What did you say?
Nothing. Okay.
You don't even have sugar daddy capabilities, right? Aren't you a B?
What? He said you don't even have sugar daddy capabilities. Aren't you a V? Like, aren't you a very, like, the gag of it all, when it's always the perverted ass men who be so emotionally involved with their daughters and their virginity, because they know what they have been out here doing for fucking generations. Okay, she said you need to up my allowance or I'm gonna get me a sugar daddy. People do what they see. People do what they see. Most people, like with children, even though I get it, Kimora did all of that to get her daughter, and get her to go to Harvard and get her to, not have to do half the shit that she done did growing up so they could survive, right? But, and however, children do what you show, what they see, not what you tell them. You can tell them a million times, oh, do this, do that, but if they don't, but they're automatically going to do what they see a lot of the times. Her dad is literally in Bali for the last 10 years because he's running from R-word charges. I doubt she's never seen him, even when he was still in America and their parents were divorced, him having a sugar baby. I doubt it. I doubt he didn't have girls around, because again, the correlation between me having all this fuck shit around my kid, you know, they don't comprehend that, oh, just because my kid got a dad doesn't mean that they're not going to emulate this fuck shit that they see. Nonetheless, let me read the article. Let's just get into the article, shall we? We shall, child. So, this article is from People. It came out on the 5th, all right? Aoki Simmons explaining a new romance with a restaurateur who is 65 years old. His name don't matter, okay? He got a restaurant group. Okay, listen. Aoki and her boo thing, her old boo thing, are spending time together and enjoying each other's company. A source close to Aoki tells People. Y'all know where they was. Y'all know I went to St. Bart's for my 40th birthday. Them bitches was at Nikki Beach, and that's it's a topless beach. Half of St. Bart's is a topless beach. So I am shocked, or maybe they purposely made sure that the girl had on some cover, because a lot of you be around there, there's titties everywhere. There's titties, male thongs everywhere. Old nigga male thongs every fucking where. Listen, let's read. Okay, so they were enjoying their time in St. Bart's, a favorite Simmons family travel destination. I love St. Bart's. Okay, I ain't gonna hold you. I'm trying to go back. Aoki, the youngest daughter of Kimora Lee Simmons, and Russell Simmons, this motherfucker, Russell Simmons is 66. The boyfriend is 65. This shit is not lost on me. Is following in her mother's footsteps in the fashion industry. Since childhood, she modeled for Baby Fat, etc., etc. She also worked at top fashion houses, etc., etc. She's a model. She works in fashion. She is messing with this old man. I don't know what else we have to read. The gag is that a lot of this happens a lot. We was just talking about Drea ain't 60. This happens a lot. And I find especially a lot of those high-end I'm not calling her escort at all, but I will say a lot of them high-end escorts here in New York City, and maybe in LA, I don't know, all over the world. High-end escorts in New York, London, and shit. They, people like, oh, she went to Harvard. A lot of them high-end escorts go to Harvard. A lot of them do. A lot of them turn around and marry these fucking men. I'm not saying that this girl is about to marry this old 65-year-old man. Why? Because these men know that to get with somebody who's young, they got to pay like they weigh. They not out here listening to Fresh and Fit and thinking that just them being a man is going to do something. It's going to mean that they can attract anybody other than someone their own damn age. I'm gonna assume that she was just trying to get, so that some motherfucker just invited her on a trip and she said flew out. I'm hoping that's not. I don't think that's her real boyfriend. It was a little clip where she was like, "Oh yeah, here's my boyfriend." She pulled a sprinkle, if you ask me. This is my boyfriend. Even her voice was fake. In like the video, like she talking, it's a character she playing. And I feel like a part of her, and I know a lot of people not going to agree, but I feel like of her even posting that little clip where people were like, why is she talking like that? She's thinking y'all smarter than y'all are. I'm not saying y'all bitches is dumb. Not my subscribers, but the mass of people. Let me see if I can find a little clip. She thinks that people are smarter than they are smarter and could catch on to what she's saying. She's playing, oh, that's my boyfriend. I'm in love. He. I want, oh, look at Bergdorf. So look, I forgot what the fuck she was pointing at. And he's going to get out and spend up all his money on what the fuck she wants. Everyone is not. I saw somebody say, oh, she don't even know how to get it because she ain't even like, oh, yeah, I want that. Everybody don't have to do that. Everybody, I want that. Everybody ain't do that. A lot of people just like they lay it down for you. Oh, I want to, oh, Bergdorf, I want to go. Well, I see there's some nice things in there. And it's the man's job to have enough common sense to take you, or else the day or the night ain't gonna go the way you thought it was gonna go. I think that's what she was trying to say. I think she was trying to say she catching a lick. He got some bread. She's a beautiful girl. She want to go on vacation. She's like, listen, okay. Ain't he old enough that she definitely ain't gotta give it, ain't more than likely ain't gotta give it up even if he take on the trip. A lot of times I say, don't even go on a trip with a motherfucker if you ain't gonna have sex with him, because why set yourself up for the foolishness? But when he's 65 years old, you could probably do that, because you could probably get away with it, because 65, they know they are on their last limb and they will do whatever the fuck to be near that 20-year-old. So leave that girl alone. Y'all leave Dre alone. Y'all leave y'all leave when it's the man who we know and he with some little fucking girl. Y'all don't be saying nothing. She is not stuck. She's trying to get her little come up and move the fuck on. That's how I see it. I don't think she ain't gonna marry this man. She ain't, if people probably ain't catch her on the video, she'd have probably be like, who that man? I don't know that man. Who that man? You know what I'm saying? People so happen to have caught, someone was on a yacht. Now, mind you, I know that what beach, I've been to this beach like twice, because I like the Nikki Beach thing, and I like the, anyway, someone was on a yacht recording her. If she could have got away, if she could have went on her trip and came back and nobody knew and got her some licks and got her some items and enjoyed St. Bart for a little bit, we would have never freaking known. Nobody would have known. That's how you get a lick. You don't go ahead and say, oh, I'm going to get pregnant by it. Y'all, sometimes I think men ain't got the common sense God gave them if they think like it like getting pregnant for y'all is like some amazing fucking feat of to be abandoned and sabotaged or some shit. I don't know. I don't know. That ain't what y'all think is giving. Ooh, my boo took her test today. She got a 10 out of 10. They update everything. They sent me an email. She was studying all weekend. Okay. Focused. All right. So let's get back into these comments. I know everybody might not agree with me, but at this point, I really don't care. Can I just say that? I really don't care. Because these motherfuckers be trying to get over on little dummies who don't know no better, who think they in love, who and something about Aoki, even Kimura, even though I know she don't want her daughter running that way at all. Something about it to me says Aoki ain't gonna get caught up in no foolishness. She ain't gonna be out here talking about, I thought we were in love. She ain't gonna get gassed up. Okay, she doing the gassing. She ain't gonna get gassed up. She trying to go get her some Birkins. She trying to make him wire over, not Zelle, nigga, not Zelle. Zelle has a cash limit. Okay, she trying to make him wire over some money for his cute and on with her life. Okay. She said it's not because now her child will be thought of a lot, because it will be fatherless and biracial. Someone said, yes, I saw she's a pageant girl, She said, hey, Damisha, she said, he's pathetic. No game in your own country. So you take advantage of a woman who English is not their first language. And he is the lowest of the low. That's what I'm saying. When I saw that, shout out to an Abba. Abba said, girl, if you give the baby my name, even the middle name, even a slash, Abba, even if it's anything, I will pay every last bit of your legal fees. Do you know? Because people are saying, oh, she better, trust me, her parents got money. Trust me, her parents got money. They got money, but double down on it. Double down on it. She might got more money than him if hindsight, if you really think about it. She might have more money than him because they bought a $30,000. She spent $15,000 on that bracelet. He put the other 15 on it. So she spent $15,000 on a bracelet for herself. And she was like, oh no, you're gonna give me some of this money to put on it. So I doubt her parents support. Let me just say that. I doubt her parents support. Okay. And she's a pageant queen. She's an Asian pageant queen. And this is what you think you're going to do? Nigga, you might start a war. You might start a war. Can we get these likes up? Thank you, Bree, because you know I'm not looking at the numbers. Thank you so much. Like this video. Like this video. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Follow me on my social media platform. I'm Jovi Beauty. I'm Jovi Beauty on all platforms. Please follow. Please subscribe. No, I do not want my child when she's 21 or whatever to be messing around with no 65-year-old man. Let me just make that shit clear. No, I don't want my kid messing around with no old crusty nigga trying to think he gonna get over on my kid. No, I don't. Okay, but I comprehend that these kids are human and they gonna do what they gonna do. I would just hope that you ain't gonna fall into a Daisy Fit category where you really think the dirt bag loves you, or you don't recognize this shit for what it is. Because they trying to get over, you get over. Okay. She said she could have been with a rich man, but she didn't want him. I don't believe her. I think she's a round heel girl who been around the block many times. Okay. It doesn't matter how many times she's been around the block. What's wrong with y'all? Nigger men, especially these rich men, a lot of them marry girls who are escorts. Y'all think I'm not talking about the, street walkers. These escorts, especially these high class escorts, these girls who during the day they work finance here. During the day they do all of this shit or whatever, or they just come from rich families. They marry them. It does not, y'all, again, only men who can't comprehend or can't pay like they would, like for real. I'm not talking about, oh, I make $20. Oh, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about, don't comprehend what the fuck I'm talking about. I'm talking about these millionaires. They don't care. It's like these white ones, these Asian ones. If you think that girl could not get her a rich man, you are sadly mistaken. Shit. If we're gonna be for real, she could have got a lot of them, and then if she would have took them implants out or brought them down a little bit, her and had flat Aoki titties, okay, her stock would have went up tenfold. You think an Asian pageant winner with all the rich Asians, English people, the Russians, you think she couldn't? That's what I'm talking about when I say I feel like a lot of men are dumb and kind of, they're not, the society ain't raised them to be too bright anyway. But I think, like I said, the delusional shit y'all be listening to, because you need it to make sense. You need it to make sense, right? Because then you would have to, because if you didn't need this bullshit to make sense, you would have to deal with the reality of reality, right? Like you just ain't got it. You just ain't that. You just ain't got no game. You just don't know how to talk. You just ain't gonna attract nobody better than who you are. It ain't got nothing to do with, oh, because women. No, you're trash, right? But nonetheless, you've allowed too many, and that's probably that's a major reason why the guys are coming for the fresh and fits, the ones that still have a little bit of sense in their head, because they recognize, oh shit, y'all had me believing that this reality bullshit that y'all talking made sense, but then look what y'all doing. If you think that girl could not get a richer man, you're fucking confused. I really believe she liked him. One, ain't no poor man on the table anyway, right? But I believe she liked him. And I believe she could have gotten a lot better. 1000%. I said what I said. She said he did the ugly man swingle, lie and say, I love you, introduce you to family, invite you over to his apartment and flip the script. He couldn't do it from day one because he doesn't have the face. No one's being stepdad to kids with black fathers. And I don't want to accept if you're a black woman. Ain't that an irony out this bitch? That's crazy. Black woman, you can get a white stepdad, an Asian stepdad. We've seen it. Black woman, if you have kids, full black kids, whatever, you can, if you are in the divestors or whatever, or you just meet somebody, whatever, that could happen. That's easy work. That's easy work. These white men, these other men don't want, and I would say it's sad, but it's, don't want to take care of black men babies. They don't want to get with the girl who got with black men and got, got a Daisy Fit plate on her. That may lower, like I said, that may lower her value a little bit. But, in their eyes, not in just general, because, nothing lowers your value, but amongst the men that she could be looking at, having a mixed kid is problematic, especially when your mixed kid is mixed with black. And you're the woman. She said, can't see why I saw him in the first place. Thank you so much for your donation. Yeah, she was 14. She was a child. She was a kid. My kid is 14. Okay, so like Russell Simmons getting with Kimora at 14, like we love to act like she this and she got, like she was a baby. She said, this is Russell's karma. These men think they can do whatever to women and that their daughters won't be affected. She said he did. It was on Run's house. So he had a sugar baby. Okay. She sees the money and freedom from her mom. We all know Kimora is about Kimora and she's stingy. He's a billionaire. I ain't mad at it. Listen. Gaslight his followers. In Miami, she is a 10. The world is bigger than Miami. But you're right, you're right, Demisha. But the world is bigger than Miami. This girl is international. She go to Australia. She could, you know what I'm saying? Like, she's a fucking beauty queen. You know who married a beauty queen and didn't even deserve to marry a beauty queen? Fucking Donald fucking Trump. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, if we talking about it, why a blogger, I'm a blogger, but a demonetized blogger at that, when she could go ahead and get with the nigga who owned Canon. I'm just saying, because a Canon thing sitting right here. Where she could get with the dude with one of the dudes who own Canon, or is that top management making 10 times as much as a motherfucker like a fresh or a fit? People who do shit we ain't even heard of. What? That's why you really got to check these dudes, because they really, the delusion be delusional. She could do better in Miami. She could do better in New York. She could do better. Please. They love them thin. That's why everybody going back to thin. She says she can chill on yachts and no baby daddy, especially a red pillar incel. Oh. She said, it's a lot. When I visited Ghana, the hotel was filled with old men and Ghanaian young ladies. She said he older than her dad. Hey, Bree.
Hey, Jovi. Let me know if I sound crazy because I'm in my car.
But you sound fine.
Okay. I just wanted to say, when I found out that the Fresh and Fit dude got that girl pregnant, I said, got him, because all that issue was talking. Now look at you, ruining your life, and I'm here for it. I'm here for her getting in her bag. I'm here for her destroying this man, because she knows what type of man he is. That's why she sought him out. So good for her. Don't let him force you into taking anything. I thought we wanted people to populate the world.
Right?
Didn't he say that?
I thought the birth rate was dangerously low.
Yes. Let's get it. I love when the queens run it up on these kings. Now for Aoki, I don't have a problem with her being with the 65-year-old man. She's doing what all the girls do. Get you a rich man, get in your bag, and if you decide to marry him, so be it. I said, it's crazy that we see what's going on with her, but not the other one, which means the other one is probably doing way worse than her sister right now. But I'm not.
The other one, if I remember, the other one was a turn-up one. Yep. This one was the calm one.
Yep. So I'm like, oh, Kimora, stop acting like you didn't know. You knew. She's in the. We hate to admit it, but Kimora is the polished Kris Jenner of our generation. Y'all just don't know it yet. The only way you can be friends with those types of women is if you have that same mindset. Let's be very clear. So I'm not mad at it. I'm not even upset. I'd rather her be with the 65-year-old billionaire than with a Ray Ray and a Poopy.
Than with a Fresh and Fit going through some shit like this.
Exactly. And that girl don't even care if she's going through it, because she knows she's collecting on the bag. It's a different type of mindset and lifestyle. This is why I say the level up is different for everybody.
Yes. That's why I keep saying why y'all acting like she's limited to a Fresh and Fit or motherfucking Florida.
Okay. I need women to understand, and this is what Jovi has been talking to y'all about, ladies. Look at the levels to it. The girl who got pregnant by the Fresh and Fit guy, she's probably some IG baddie who really wants to just retire out, and look at her retirement plan. Baby, she's going to capitalize off of this for the next 18 years. I love it. I mean, they're deplatformed and everything, still out here getting to the bag. She got her a good African king. Shout out to the kings. And then you have Aoki, who comes from money, out here with money. It's the name of the game.
Listen,
they all do it. From the Sophia Richies down to the Hiltons. You date a nice, rich, proper man, and then go marry somebody your age who has an abundance of wealth that will make your family proud. It is what it is. I don't know why it's the semantics. I really don't care. Who we should be mad at is Keisha Cole out here with another young
Another
Dusty
young
Warriors.
one. She ain't learned yet. She want.
Like
She
Huncho,
needs to just get that shit up and get her some older.
like, oh my gosh, like that's who we should be upset with. I'm not mad she dating a young man. It's just, girl, it's levels. Like you got. Anyways, y'all get these likes up. Make sure y'all support Jovi. Buy the products. Are you not entertained? Send a cash app, donation, something. Support your black media. And I'm dropping back down, Jovi.
All right, y'all. Yeah, I did see that shit on Keisha Cole with her young. Again, she always dating some young. She's to come up, I guess. So I don't know. But she be wanting it to be real so bad. That's what I don't understand. It's like after the first young nigga, okay, after the second young nigga, because she wanted to be. It's not like a Kris Jenner who she knows she dating this young man. She gonna pay like she weigh. No, Keisha Cole thinks she young too. And she trying to be all up and they in love and all of this shit. When you gotta pay like you weigh, when you gotta take care of this man, why you always got a nigga you gotta take care of? I don't know. Like Bree said, I'm not mad. I'm not really mad at Aoki. You know, it is what it is. She's young. She trying to run it up. A lot of y'all be dating old men who ain't got nothing. You know, let's not act like y'all don't know a bitch or two who 18, 19, ain't go to nobody college and think they coming up because they got with some old ass crusty nigga who ain't even got nothing to offer you. Y'all cool with that, but y'all mad at the girl for being on a quote unquote weekend date. This is a weekend date. With some dude who got money. What's the difference? What's the difference between him and old ass Leroy, that old girl, mess with? That Leroy ain't got shit. Leroy, she think Leroy doing something because he took her to fucking Olive Garden. Come on now. I'm not doing this with y'all. I'm not doing this with y'all. She said rich men like to feel like saviors, so they'll take a young woman that many would discard and upgrade. Says we've seen it. She said, I think she's doing this to get back at her dad because he's a sugar daddy. I don't think it's necessarily to get back at her dad. I think she's doing what she's doing because she's an adult now. She got bills to pay, and this old nigga want to spend money on her. And from what we are seeing with a lot of men her own age, a lot of them are incels, manospheres, red pillars. And why would you even want to deal with that? She getting her shit. I ain't mad at her. When I was young, all right, I ain't never get with nobody that was like, but I ain't gonna hold you. When I was in my 20s, I came up. Before I was married, that's how you supposed to do. Before I was married, shit. After I was married, I came up. I would damn sure mess with somebody and come up. It don't even make no sense to date somebody where it's nothing. Like, what do you get out of this? Nothing. Especially if you are a young girl. Nah, not even young. Because you could be a grown bitch. I'm an adult and I still try to get it. Okay. When you know your value, it's not like, why are you out here doing all of this shit and you can't even get a trip to St. Bart's? Fuck out of here. Don't even do it. She said he hated on black women so much. Now the exotica he wanted about to run it up on him. Can I ask y'all a question? How many of y'all are from Hollywood? Somebody said she's been sold. with everything that happening with Diddy and Russell Simmons right now, they sold his Harvard graduate. They sold the Harvard graduate daughter. This is how we try to make it make sense to not achieve anything, or to not, for our children not to achieve nothing. So in the middle of the Me Too movement of the year, now her dad is at the fucking one of the people at the top of the list. He at this point, he right up underneath fucking P. Diddy. But they sold her to this guy. Makes more sense than some old nigga trying to hit on some young girl and she say, yeah, you want to take me to St. Bart's? Okay. That makes her parents selling her like she ain't go to Harvard, like she can go way over Tyrone Blackburn just from people that she went to school with. Hold up. But they sold her to this man for the weekend so they could come up. And she did not say on her own, like, hey, oh, you want to go out with me? Or he always smiling up in my face. Okay, I like to go to St. Bart's and I like to shop. And this old man was like, okay. And she said, well, okay. That makes more sense. That makes less sense than her parents selling her to the highest Hollywood elite. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say sometimes. Her value did not go down messing with grandpa. Her value went down with who? Black niggas? She don't want y'all anyway. Her value went down with who? You know, her value went up because that show, these white men, she with them. She trying to get one of them. Her value did not go up. Who you think she gonna try to get with? One of these basketball players, Bronny? Y'all think that's who y'all think? Y'all think that Kimora Lee Simmons' daughter is trying to get with a Bronny? Or you think she trying to get with some fucking Arab sultan or some shit? What do y'all really think? Y'all think her being seen, you know what have brought her value down? Can I keep it a buck? If she was, because again, she live in a certain type of world. Them Ivy League girls, especially them black Ivy League girls, them girls. And you think her stock went down because she got caught with some older white man? That's how you know you a man and you ain't got no sense in your head. Y'all be listening to Fresh and Fit. Y'all think that shit makes sense. In the real world, her stock didn't go down. In the real world, her stock went up. In the real world, for the men she's interested in, look at who she date. If you are even up, if you're beneath that financially, don't even come at her. Like, they really was like, her stock went down. Jesus Christ. Like I said, the Fresh and Fits got these niggas delusional. She said she wanted Trevor Noah. She wanted Trevor Noah. Like they don't care. Like, your stock goes down if you messing with 50 fucking cent. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's be for real, because in the real world, where these people live, not just in black society, in the real world, her stock is just fine. In the real world, she's good. She'll probably marry him. She may have 3 or 4 husbands by the time it's all said and done. In the real world, she's good on it. As long as she don't, that's exactly why I tell y'all, do not be dating the Pookies, do not be dating the Ray Rays. And if you are, do not let Future Bae know how low you went before. Do not let Future Bae know how low you went before, because you was dating Pookie who lived off your couch, and you was dating Ray Ray who you had to cash out $50 every couple of days or once a week too, because I'm broke and I need some weed. Do not let Future Bae Find out how low you went before. Okay, that's the L. The L is like with Daisy Fit. The L is not a, you know, having a baby with this. What's that? Because now she's gonna be associated with black. I said what I said. I said what I said. That's my mama. Ignore her. She said, she said her stock is up 21 and getting a billionaire. They don't got the common sense to understand because these are the same people that can't comprehend, that still think Future's the come up instead of a Russell Wilson. This is the same sort of mentality. This is why when I started this show today, I said a lot of these men are mad as hell, especially with the Fresh and Fit and the whole exposing that's been going on all weekend, because they have sabotaged their lives listening to dumb shit. Y'all have to unlearn the stupidity that you've been picking up ever since all that Fresh and Fit stupidity, all that Kevin Samuel stupidity. Y'all have to unlearn that shit because it's making y'all stupider and making you lose. Because if you think old girl went down in value, what the fuck? If you think she went down in value, you are sadly mistaken. Okay, I'm just like, and you don't comprehend the world. You comprehend your hood. The world is bigger than your hood. She is putting that Harvard education to use. Most of these girls put their education to use. It be the Ivy girls. They put their education to use. They have fantastic jobs, and then they get with these niggas with money, and they might escort. I'm not saying she escorts, but they might escort at night on the side. They date these. They in law school. They date the fucking firm owner. They are putting their shit to use. Well, they are. They are. If she would have wasted her first 5 to 10 years on a bunch of trash ass motherfuckers, we would have said, oh, look, she wasted her youth. She is using it to her advantage, getting everything she needs, and she good. The age gap is, but Kay want to know, how did he pull her? Kay, y'all know Kay watched from the beginning, so she's like an hour behind us. That's what I'm saying. Y'all think it's a game. People doing that for real. You see, because you're so used to seeing girls sit up in the hood and be like doing all of this shit and like lucky to get they nails done out of nigga. In real life, these girls is doing what the fuck they doing, and they getting it because in real life, men got money, and everybody ain't listening to Fresh and Fit. People are really working. These men are really doing this shit. These men are really living their lives, and they fucking are paying like they're weighing. They are paying like they're weighing for the women their own age, let alone the younger girls. What the fuck you think they doing? Because Fresh and Fit told y'all that's not what y'all was supposed to do, and that's why y'all lonely, and that's why the Fresh is out here spending $15,000 on bracelets. Stop playing in, stop shit. You stop playing in your own face, because at this point he ain't playing in your face. Y'all playing in your own face. She went up in value. She's like, yeah, I date white man. I date rich white man. Hello. Okay. Where the money resides, where's that? That's what Bree said, right? Where's that? That's what Bree said. Listen, where the money resides, okay? She said she might mess around and outdo Lori Harvey. She might. She might. And I ain't mad at it. Listen, as long as she get what she get and she ain't gonna end up pregnant. She ain't gonna end up nobody baby mama. When she ready to get married, she will get married. There'll be some glamorous event. She might do it 3 or 4 fucking times like her mama or like her name is Liz Taylor. Oh, fucking well. Take some lessons. All right, y'all. So I'm about to get out of here. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. And as always, I hope you live your life like it's golden because there's no other way to live it. Okay.